I'm Sean, audio engineer and producer of How Not to K-Pop podcast. Today I'm going to talk about Spotify's announcements and big overhaul of their Spotify for Podcasters app and what this means for podcasters. Beginning in June 2024, Spotify will discontinue web and mobile app recording and editing and their radio-style music and talk podcast option, which I did experiment with the music and talk in the early days of my podcast. But these episodes were Spotify exclusive, and getting anyone to listen to a podcast is hard enough as is. Making it Spotify exclusive made it pretty much impossible. I got 0 views compared to all my other episodes that were available everywhere. And I found it really hard to properly mix these music segments with the voice segments being way lower than the music, so it would blast your ears whenever the music started. The editing tools as well, extremely rudimentary. You could split, delete, and export. That's pretty much it. There wasn't much to miss with this overhaul. And here's what they're adding, Spotify. A way more complete Riverside FM integration. They've partnered with Riverside in 2022. So what Spotify's adding is a link to create a Riverside account. This step's annoying, but it's only one time, thank goodness. Not a huge deal. It looks like you'll have to click a couple extra buttons to create and edit episodes, which, once again, a little annoying. I wish that the UX would be a little more streamlined so that it's effectively one button to create, one button to edit. But Riverside looks really powerful. According to a video posted by Spotify, Riverside will live transcribe your recordings, which you can then use to navigate and edit. It's a great workflow, way faster than going through the waveform. And you can invite and record a guest within Riverside, which renders Zoom useless. Apparently these features are already available with Riverside FM, but it's cool that it's integrated for free with Spotify for podcasters. And here we go, AI. AI tools are available for users. I personally have been using Adobe's free voice enhancer for audio cleanup anyway, and I found, because it's free maybe, that it's way aggressive. It does this jittery robotic thing to my voice sometimes. I'm yet to test Riverside's, but I do like what I saw. You can have a few more precise options like removing background noise, which could be really helpful so that it doesn't completely change the voice, yet removes all that background hiss or random cars going past, random footsteps. Could really help. But ultimately I want to get my recording right from the start. You want to use AI only when absolutely necessary with where it's currently at. And Spotify were emphasizing video recording podcasts throughout this announcement. I think it's indicative of a trend in podcasting where many creators feel it's mandatory to have video versions of all their podcasts. Whether that's right or wrong, it is the way the wind's blowing. Pretty much all the popular podcasts are available on YouTube in some shape or form. This trend to video podcasts, to me, is a failure of podcast platforms for not properly creating algorithms and tools for podcast discovery. It leaves creators to seek out platforms with better, more powerful algorithms such as TikTok and YouTube, which require video for effective reach. Overall, I do think this integration's great. Spotify's edit tools were so rudimentary, there was virtually nothing I could do besides making cuts, so I'd waste time recording and exporting to a DAW, then re-importing. It wasted hours. The tools are still a little bit limited from what I've seen, but a vast improvement over what Spotify for Podcasters used to offer. That's it from me. Leave your thoughts on Spotify's changes in the comments below. If you want to support the channel, at the link in description. I'm Sean. Till next time.